Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube. I wanted to make a quick public service announcement to say, please do not beat yourself up if your motivation is at an all-time low during this whole quarantine situation. I know for me, some days it's really hard to even get out of bed in the morning, let alone get myself to do something like work out or do homework or do something as simple as go outside for 5 minutes. We have to remember that we are literally in a crisis situation that has never happened before in the Earth's history. And if that is not a reason to be a little nicer to ourselves these days, then I really don't know what is. The world is in survival mode, which is something that the majority of us have never experienced before and hopefully will never experience again. Now, I'm not saying that to freak anybody out or sound negative. I'm saying that to reiterate the fact that now is not the time to be beating ourselves up over things like our workout routine being thrown off, our eating habits being different, our activity levels being lower than usual, and our motivation not being where we'd like it to be. I've seen some posts and stuff going around about things like the quarantine 15, and it really just boggles my mind that even in the midst of a global pandemic that is unlike anything that has ever happened before, we are still managing to beat ourselves up over our appearance. Clearly, our mindsets as well as our bodies are going to be different during a life when we go to work every day, we go to school every day, we go to the gym every day. We have a routine of eating that we follow most days. We go out and be social and do fun things that we love compared to the life that we're experiencing now where we're literally not allowed to do any of those things. The last thing we need to be doing on top of all of that stuff I just mentioned, that we literally have no control over, by the way, is sabotaging ourselves in areas of life that we do have control over. We have control over how we talk to ourselves about this situation. Instead of trying to motivate ourselves to move our bodies and get outside by thinking about the quarantine 15, we should be motivating ourselves to do those things by thinking about how good they're gonna make us feel. We have to try our hardest to fill these long days with things that make us feel good. And that will be different for every person. If going outside and running 10 miles is what makes you feel good, do it. If laying on the couch watching Netflix for 12 hours is what makes you feel good, do it. If you don't know what the heck is gonna make you feel good today and you kind of just wanna float around and figure it out, do that. There is no handbook for how to correctly cope with a global crisis that has never before happened in the history of the earth. And based on that, since there's literally no wrong answer for what you should be doing right now, there's no reason we should be beating ourselves up for not knowing what to do, for not knowing how to get motivated, and not knowing how to be our best selves during this time. It's really easy to only focus on things we can't do nowadays, but one thing we can do is make an effort to be a little nicer to ourselves, make an effort to do what makes us feel good, regardless of what that looks like, and regardless of how that compares to what other people are doing, because in the end, how we talk to ourselves is what's gonna make or break our experience. Forget the quarantine 15, forget the pressure to make up crazy home workouts in your backyard, forget the pressure to whip up out of the box healthy creations in your kitchen every day. All of those things are amazing, but if you don't feel like doing them, don't freaking do them. Now more than ever is the time to focus on doing what makes you feel good, so I hope this video gave you permission to do that. Bye guys, thanks for watching, comment below what you thought, and share this video.